In the dark, your kiss will thrill me like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me with dreams untold.
The suffragettes were militant and unrelenting. It was a movement born in Manchester.
Well, the banner has the message on it, first in the fight. And
Emmeline Pankhurst led a group of women notoriously resilient in their quest for votes.
Who will interview today. She is going to tell us about herself and her experience as a woman in New York City in the 1900s. Hello, Miss Mary Baker. It's nice to meet you.
Hello. It's lovely to meet you too.
First, before I ask you the questions I have, I'd like for you to tell us about yourself so that the viewers can get to know.
Of course. As you've mentioned, my name is Mary Baker. I'm 17 and I live here with both of my parents in a brick building in Manhattan, not too far from the park. New York City is home to me, and I couldn't imagine living anywhere else. I spend the majority of my time here in the park and at home where I make dresses for my parents.
Great. What do you love about the city?
I love how vibrant and full of energy it is. The streets are always buzzing with people moving and getting on with their day, and it's so motivating. I always join in the crowd. There's many festivities to see as well. It just never feels boring. There's also endless opportunities.
Certainly. I'm going to begin asking you about life as a woman. What is your experience like as a woman in New York City in the early 1900s?
Oh, that's a completely different story. Being a woman in New York City at this time is a great challenge. Being a woman anywhere in this country, in fact, anywhere in this world, is never easy. I shared before that one of the aspects of NYC that I love is their endless opportunities. However, it's not much use if women can't have any of them. I constantly watch men walk down the streets on their way to their job out of my window, staring longingly at them. Us women are forbidden from working, voting, keeping our own money, playing sports, and heck, we can't even walk around in pants without receiving stares from other men and other women. As much as I love this city, I'll never love the way they treat my sisters.
Oh, of course. What are your hopes and dreams for the future? And do you believe that, as a woman, you'll be able to achieve these dreams?
I love this question. I have big hopes for the future. My dream job is a politician, which feels almost impossible as a woman at this time. I long to be up in one of those skyscrapers, signing bills and making important decisions. I already know this isn't an easy feat for someone who isn't a man, and it seems like the whole world is against me, but I have faith that I can achieve it. I've never underestimated the power women have to get things done.
I love that attitude. What would you say are your biggest obstacles?
I'd say not having people who believe in me and want to support my dream. Ever since I was little, my family has set their eyes on me becoming a dressmaker and working for a bunch of old men in a dim lit factory. They never stopped once to ask me what I want to do with my life. Every time I share my dreams, they shut me out. And they're not the only ones. I face criticism from distant relatives, friends, strangers, and even the people at the front desk where I submit my job applications. Everyone wants to see women fail so much that they're not willing to see their strengths or their wins in life. It's disheartening, and hopefully one day things will change.
I'm right there with you. Lastly, do you have a message for future young women with dreams like yours?
Certainly. All I have to say is don't let what everyone has to say get to you. Men don't run the world. They don't have a choice about how you live your life. You have so much power and potential to do amazing things, so go do it. As much as it may feel like it, nothing is impossible. And always support other women, too, in all of your endeavors. Society makes us believe we have to compete with other women or shame them for having big dreams. This is not the case. We weren't put on this earth to bring each other down. So let's lift each other up instead. Thank you.
I've got a strange philosophy. Nothing young appeals to me. I like my men like
You know you have quite the singing voice. You remind me of your grandmother.
Wait, no, don't come in. Really? What was she like?
Well, she wanted to be a performer just like you, but she decided that the best thing for her to do was stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom. But she would do chores and sing at the same time. She reminds me of you when you sing.
Yeah, Mom, I'm serious about this thing. I really want to pursue this full time.
Well, I'm gonna support you, but make sure you have a backup plan.
You mean like being a stay-at-home mom like you and Grandma? No, that's not the life for me. I mean, if money is of the essence, the only place I can think of is on the streets or a bar.
You must have lost your everlasting mind if you think I'm gonna let you perform there.
I'm an adult, and you can be there to watch me unless you could think of another place, or are you willing to pay with the money we don't have?
Okay, well then, find a cute outfit and let's head out sometime this week.
I've got a strange philosophy. Nothing young appeals to me. I like my men like I like my whiskey.
Oh, the cherry one, thank you.
Aged and mellow.
Hey, that performance is great. I've been looking for youthful talent.
I think I did great. There were a lot of people applauding. I don't know whether it was because they were drunk or they liked it, but I think I did really good.
Yeah, I was there, and this woman named Karen came up to me and she gave me her business card. She wants us to come to her office.
Okay, great.
Welcome. I've told everyone about you. I forgot to mention, you looked gorgeous last night. That flapper hair, black dress, and red lip. It was elegant and showed off your assets.
Thank you. I'm sorry my mother couldn't make it. She's watching over my little brother.
No problem. You're a young adult, honey. Start making your own decisions. Anyway, have a seat. In order to gain you more traction, you need to put your name out there more. So, how about a performance at a park and school for starters?
Oh wow, I've been working on a song that I would really like to perform.
I'll be there to watch. Bye.
Alright, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know what seems to be the problem. I can't seem to read the crowd.
Yeah, me either. Why don't you go home and rest, and tomorrow I'll set up a workshop with you and another trainee to work on vocals and stage presence.
Alright, sounds good. I'm so pumped to work today.
Great. This is another trainee, Sarah, you'll work. I'd like to actually use your new song for you two to rehearse with.
My song? I thought it wasn't received well.
No, well, Let Sarah try it.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, well, actually, Esther, do you mind singing? And Sarah, you do it like her.
Mellow. Some girls just
I'm worried. I haven't talked to her in almost a week. I wonder what her and Sarah are doing. You know what? Just to clear my mind, I think I'm gonna go walk in the park.
like I like
Is
my
that my song
whiskey.
playing? Is that my manager, Karen? I think I'm gonna go up to her. Hey, what's going on? I haven't heard from you for a while. Now somebody else is singing my song?
Let's not do this right here.
Yes, it's my work. You cut my mic and let her sing a song I wrote.
My apologies. I just don't think people are receptive to your
We
look.
dress the exact same. The only difference is my blackness.
I am sorry. I will stop. I just don't know you'll get the credit you deserve.
My name will be in lights, and I'll go somewhere where I'll actually be appreciated.
No, please. I want to represent you. Just give me another chance.
I won't let this slide again. Got it?
Yes. I won't let you down. Hey! I told you I wanted these after my first class. Where were you?
Karen, you're not the only one in this university who has a class. I have things.
Did I ask for you to talk to me? No. God, I hope your work is exceptional. My reputation here is resting on this.
Imagine how stressed
Jezebel.
you would have to be if you had to present it.
There she is. Where have you been all my life?
Hello, Professor Bernhardt?
Ah, Karen, my favorite student. What do you need, baby?
Well, I had the statistical report you asked for. When can I...
Karen, do you know your average in my class?
Professor?
Karen, you are averaging at a 76. I need you to get your grade up. If you want that extra credit, honey, you can do an extra assignment.
Oh, well, yes, I'd be happy to.
And afterward, we can talk about your average over dinner.
Sure, Professor. What's the assignment?
As a journalism major, it would be best for you to conduct an interview.
Oh, perfect. I have so many friends I can interview. Barbara, Hannah, Sarah.
It would need to be a minority interview. Someone with a juicy story. Something that invokes sympathy.
Oh, wow. Okay, great.
Perfect. You give me this, and then we'll talk.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, honey.
Hey, you. Hey, so
Are you gonna apologize?
What for?
You know what?
First off, I needed something first, so technically I don't need to apologize. Second, I need you for something important.
And what might that be? Huh? Another one of my reports? My edits?
I would like to interview you.
Why?
Stop asking questions. I need you to do it.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why would I do something for someone as demanding as you?
If you do it, I'll apologize.
Too late.
Wait. I'll stop taking credit for your work. Is that what you want?
Okay.
Good. We'll meet in an hour at the Gallatin Student Lounges. Now, this will take about 15 to 20 minutes. I ask the questions and you will give cohesive answers. Got it?
You must really think I'm stupid, don't you?
I wouldn't say stupid, rather uneducated. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Professor Bernhardt, room 306, extra credit journalism minority interview. I am interviewing
Gladys Betty Rouge.
a black woman. Now, Gladys, well, that's an interesting name. Tell me, how'd you get it?
Well, my great-great-grandparents were enslaved in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge, and their ancestors were brought in through the original river route. They refused to take a slave master's last name, and so they chose the last name Rouge as a symbol of their everlasting presence in Louisiana.
Wow, interesting. So your family's from Louisiana. Tell me about it.
My childhood was spent in the suburbs, predominantly black. There were some white folk, some good, honest people. Others weren't. But those who were fun. I remember this one time we begged our parents to drive us down to New Orleans so we could get some pralines, some of the sweetest pieces of candy known to man. Man, I would run and play in my parents' front yard. I would run past these huge mounds of dirt. Those were fire ants, and you didn't want to get bit by.
Can you tell me more about your life there as a black
What
girl?
do you mean? I thought that's what I was doing.
I mean, get to the good stuff. You know, the racism.
So racism's the good stuff?
Just continue.
These white folks who weren't so nice. No. Some of them kept their distance. But those who didn't, the hatred in their eyes was comparable to that of a demon from hell.
What did they do?
The only thing they knew how to do. They ain't like black people in their neighborhoods. So they would vandalize my daddy's car. They threw eggs on our doorstep and bricks through our window. They called us horrific racial slurs and would harass my mama and me when we were out on our walk. And one of the worst things that they did was burn a cross on our lawn, on my lawn. And they would talk about coming in and attacking my mom.
What did you do?
We left. We came here to New York. My parents thought that I would have a better life here, and for some time I did. And it didn't take me a long time to find myself back where I started. Racism. It follows us everywhere, doesn't it?
Oh, okay, Gladys. I think I have everything.
Oh, really, Karen? I thought you wanted to know the good stuff. All about the racism and the prejudice and the misogyny.
Oh, come on. What else is there for me
Karen,
to get?
you asked me to do this, so we're doing it, okay? My life as a young Black girl in Louisiana and my life as a Black woman in New York City have equal bearing over my well-being, okay?
All right, I'll start where...
No. You listen, and I'll talk. So, you want to hear the good stuff, right? Well, Karen, I live in a world where being a Black woman is torture. I'm both the blueprint and the abomination of a hateful nation where I am stolen from. I'm degraded and I'm hated by the same men who catcall me on the street. Little white boys like to beg us for sex, but as soon as I open my mouth, I'm a fast-talking, angry Black woman. Okay, women like to pay to get our bodies, our pigment, even our curls. See, they celebrate our culture, and then they get scared when we cry power. See, Karen, one day I want to live in a world where I'm not judged by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character. Okay, I want to be seen as an educated and capable and beautiful Black woman who can still crack under pressure without the fear or judgment. Okay, I want my tampons and my pads and my diva cups to be free just like you, and I want the same men who catcall me to respect me and my opinions. Karen, I want to live, and I want to love, and I want to thrive without judgment. Okay, I'm an introvert. I'm a silent storm, and when I need to speak out, I'll speak out. Okay, I'm the bridge of intersectionality between the deep purple hue of womanism and the lavender lilies of feminism. And yes, I was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the Deep South. But I moved with my family at a young age to New York City to live a life free of judgment and tyranny and racism and full of truth and liveliness and happiness. But I still don't have that. I'm still not free, Karen. Karen, my story isn't that I'm just a Black girl trying to invade your space. My Blackness gives context to my identity. I'm not angry, or promiscuous, or ignorant. I'm a Black woman, and I'm trying to make it in this world like every other woman I've encountered. As a Black woman, as women, we need to uplift one another. And while we may not have the same experiences, or the same lives, or the same beliefs, we are women. And women shouldn't have to degrade or berate other women, especially Black women. Do you get that?
Hey, little troublemaker, how you been? I heard you were giving lectures to the boys at your school today. Typical Tuesday, huh?
Well, someone's gotta do it. The boys in our school are always sexualizing the girls, so someone has to put them in their place.
Okay, Miss Activist, do your thing. I'm glad you came to see me. I have a proposition for you.
It better not be to wash your car again this summer. Last summer you barely paid.
You barely washed it. My car still has that same stain almost a year later. But that ain't the point. I got this internship you could do for me this summer at my company, and yes, you get paid.
How much money we talking?
15 an hour. No health insurance though. They're gonna know you my niece.
Man, I don't need no health insurance. People still say I look like I'm 13. They want to know the secret.
Man, you gonna do this internship or not, Shea Butter?
And I don't think I belong here.
What you mean? You'll fit right in.
Take a look around, Unc. I don't dress like the women here.
You just get us some change. Listen, take some time and think about it, okay?
Later, Unc.
Later, troublemaker.
An internship here? Man, he must be kidding me.
I'm so sorry. I'll get them for you.
You've done enough. I'll get them myself. Okay. Are you here for the internship?
I don't know yet.
Dear Lord, you can't come here dressed like that.
Excuse me?
Women are supposed to dress classy for the men to land the job.
No. Women are supposed to dress for themselves, not men or society. You know, it's disappointing hearing this from another woman. We women are sexualized and stereotyped enough, and you're just adding fuel to the fire. We're supposed to have each other's backs. Aren't we living in a male-dominated world, right? Don't you want to change that?
You're just a little girl who hasn't experienced life in the real world yet.
You know, you might be right, but at least I'm not oblivious to the sexualism that occurs in my environment around me. And I'm pretty sure you face it too. You don't have to fall in line within the system. Be the you know you can be, and stop letting the stereotypes control your perspective on how to be a woman and succeed in this industry. Oh, and the next time you come for me in my outfit, come correct, because best believe you met your match.
Is she right? There's no way a little girl just told me my own perspective deceives me. Why do I feel like this? Am I even real? Feels like I'm dreaming. I should just get back to work.
Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. Yeah. And to all my peoples in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. Shake it. It was all a dream.
I won with it. I made peace with myself.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys have been asking me to do a Q&A for the longest time, and it's finally here. Los Angeles native Nona Gennard has taken the world by storm ever since she modeled for Gucci at the age of 15. A champion for black women in the industry, she uses her fame to serve as an activist. Yes. This is she. What week is that? New York Fashion Week? Oh my god. That would be a dream come true.
Nona Gennard?
Yes, that's me.
Hi, I'm Hunter Radwell. I'm going to be your photographer for today. Please follow me.
Where are the other models?
They already left. You're one of a few girls chosen for the new dress line. The lighting here is awful. How about we move to that room over there?
Hi, I'm Karen. Thank you for meeting with me. I'm a journalism intern and I go to NYU. I'm currently working on a piece on the politics of the modeling and entertainment industries. You seem like the perfect person to talk to since you're fairly successful and made a name for yourself when you were just 15. After your 1 month hiatus from the paparazzi, the world is asking where you have been. For the record, please introduce yourself. Hi. I'm Nana Gennart, and I guess I'm living the dream. Gucci bag in hand, Jimmy Choo flip-flops on my feet, a false curtsy on my hips, hundreds of dollars worth of makeup heaped on my face. Sounds great, right? Now let's get to the real tea. How do you feel about the current #MeToo movement that has taken the entertainment industry by storm? I think it's an important step towards justice for women who have faced sexual harassment. Is that so? Some people believe that some celebrities using the hashtag are just trying to get attention, which brings me to a rumor I have heard from many people about why you have been hiding from the media for a month. Is it really true that all your modeling contracts have been canceled? Yes. We've heard that you pressed a sexual harassment charge against Hunter Radwell, as in the son of the CEO of the major modeling agency, Radwell & Co. Yes, I did. Well, have you ever thought that it's your fault for putting yourself in that situation? I mean, if you did not want to be objectified or under the male gaze, you should have never been a model. How can you say that? He thought I was playing hard to get. But all I wanted was to do a photo shoot. Do you have any idea how I feel? Dirty. Dirty. Because the way his hands moved across my body makes me feel like nothing, like I'm just dirt. Dirt he thought he could wash his hands clean of. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget the way his fingernails sunk into my skin. His hand gripping my mouth and the hard crack of his wrist as he grabbed my neck. It's like his ghost keeps taunting me no matter where I look. He's there. Is my body really a good enough excuse for someone to grope and fondle me? I mean, yes, I chose to be a model, not so someone could objectify me. Having a feminine physique, it does not give someone an excuse to take advantage of me. Wait, you're right. I'm sorry. There was this time once at work when my coworker Rob totally hit on me, but I didn't like the attention he was giving me. Then he grabbed my bum. I felt so vulnerable and exposed, like some kind of animal he wanted to prod and poke. I am so sorry about what I said. All I want is my life back, but I know things will never be the same. I need justice. I'm sure my journalism skills can help with that. After all, you deserve better, and I owe you. Let's do this thing, girl. Hello, everyone. I'm Nana Gennart, and this cause is really important to me. Sexual harassment is a pandemic, and it needs to be stopped. I once said that I was living the dream. I take that back. The images flash quickly in my head. A photographer trying to position a model. His hand nipping her boob. a male stylist measuring a model, his hands accidentally slipping between her legs when the female stylist is looking away. Models getting fired abruptly for charges and allegations they refuse to drop. Certainly, I'm not living the dream. I'm in hell. Modeling makes me feel powerful, but groping makes me feel small and worthless. I never thought I would ever have to say #MeToo. But apparently, horny modeling agents believe that juveniles are more fun to perv on than adults. I am done being silenced. The years of modeling and harassment are catching up to me. I was always too dark, or too skinny, not skinny enough, or not curvy enough, or simply not enough. And now, you have reduced me to nothing but a prop for your sexual amusement. I am not living the dream. I am living a nightmare. And the world I'd love to live in one day is one where sexual harassment and rape culture are not applauded or ignored. I dream of a world where having a body and being a woman does not justify or validate your objectification of me. I dream of a world that doesn't exist yet. But one day it will. I'll make sure of it.
That world may not exist yet, but maybe one day it can.
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib. And by MTV, I mean my family of amazing, beautiful, badass subscribers. And by crib, I mean a 250 square foot studio with a pull-out couch, a closet, a corner where I cry to Taylor Swift songs, and a microwave where I reheat ramen packets in the burrito bowls I get for free at work. Well, used to get. I got laid off. 150,000 jobs lost last December. All of them women. I guess essential only counts when you're trying to police our bodies or fashion my crop top into a punchline. I haven't told my parents yet. Where do I even start? Hey mom, hey bestie. So I got laid off from the only job that's paying my tuition, and also no one takes me seriously at my congressional internship because I advocated for a law to make tampons and pads free in New York. And also, isn't it stupid that we have to hide them underneath our shirt sleeves? I mean, we've all been through 7th grade health class. It's biology, people. Talk legislation all you want, but until we shift our mindsets, nothing's going to change. But it hasn't been all bad. I mean, besides crying into a bag of Doritos for the past 4 months, I finally have purpose now. Or at least I feel closer than ever before. When I re-enter the world, I'm not gonna smile like a damn clown just because I'm afraid of losing my job, or stand silent when they make me a villain just because too many men can't keep it in their pants. Whether you wear a burqa or booty shorts, your body is your choice. So keep your nose out of my life and your hands off my shoulder. Thanks for watching, and this has been The Real with Ophel. After a long day of canvassing for the tampon bill I proposed and cracking down on companies that build power plants in the areas with the worst air quality in the city and the least resources to handle it, it's time for dinner. But not just any dinner. Today, I'll be dining with cutlery from the brand new website FemmeForks. FemmeForks, a woman's place is in charge of a kitchen and all its business operations.
That's my little girl
I
boss.
really wish you wouldn't say that. A boss is a boss, and there's no need to qualify a position of authority by putting the word girl in front of it.
You're talking back to me.
No, I'm just letting you know that you should be open to other perspectives.
How's that new political internship going? Of course you're showing those girls what you made, of course you don't want to go
Oh my god.
into the field if you don't
Oh my
want
god,
to.
my
This course.
cat just
Politics
gave
can be
birth.
so corrupt, you know.
I can't leave her there all alone. Besides, who's gonna help carry her grandbabies? I gotta go.
Hey, you look familiar. Aren't you that new journalist intern at
Sorry,
work?
honey, I think you've got me mixed up with someone else.
Don't apologize. As long as you're not a nagging, middle-aged woman with unrealistic expectations of her daughter financially and otherwise, and internalized misogyny, you're fine. My name's Ophelia, by the way.
Karen, I mean, which part of the city are you from? I'm actually from Southern Carolina, all the way up in Central, but I can't go back there. I can't bear to face them. Robert. Every day I write a political column. Every day he takes credit for my work. Do I even deserve a voice? It's the strangest thing. I'm watching TV and all of a sudden I'm in this world with different women across different time periods who have it way harder than me, who have the courage to dismantle. Hold up. You don't have the right to tell their story, but you have to be the one to tell yours. Really? I mean, it's great that you're opening yourself up to new perspectives about how society treats women and how you can support other women. The change starts with you, so put it into practice. When you get back to South Carolina, you march up to the office and tell Robert you won't stand for this BS anymore, and you should stop taking credit for your work, or get some talent of his own. But what if... No, you're right. When I go back to that office, I'm gonna stand for every woman there this time. Thank you. You're welcome. What the hell just happened? That was one hell of a trip. What was in this thing?
Society makes us believe we have to compete with other women or shame them for having big dreams. This is not the case. We weren't put on Earth to bring each other down, so let's lift each other up instead.
You cut my mic and let her sing a song I wrote.
While we may not have the same experiences, the same lives or beliefs, we are women. And women don't degrade or berate other women, especially Black women.
I am not living the dream. I am living a nightmare. And the world I'd love to live in one day is a world where sexual harassment and rape culture are not applauded or ignored.
You don't have the right to tell their story, but you have to be the one to tell yours. I really have a lot of work to do.
Messing up everything.
It's been Agatha all along.
Who's been pulling every evil string?
It's been Agatha all along.
She's insidious, so perfidious that you haven't even noticed. And the pity is, it's too late to fix anything now that everything has gone wrong. Agatha, naughty Agatha.
It's been Agatha all along. And I killed Sparky too.